Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you find value in this content, please subscribe, click the thumbs up button. Help me out, which helps you out. Today I'm going to talk about buying physical precious metals. I'm going to give another clip on this because I'm getting more questions about how do you buy it, what's the value and all this stuff. And you know what? This is very important to understand. So I understand that you guys want to learn all this, you want all the information now, and I'm going to provide that information now for you. So here we go. We're going to jump in. Buying physical precious metals. So what to buy? I'm going to jump right off the bat and let's go. I buy what I can get a good deal on. Valcambi, Arger Heraeus, Pamp Swiss. Those are these bullion in the bottom here. This is these three. Valcambi, Arger Heraeus, Pamp Swiss. These all look good to me. If they're cheap, if something is on sale, I buy indiscriminately. Whatever's good, I get it. American Eagles, Maple Leafs, Philharmonics. This is a Maple Leaf here on the right. This is an American Eagle in the upper right. This is all platinum that I'm showing right here. If you find good deals on those, buy them. I buy American Eagles. I buy Maple Leafs. I buy all the bullion on the bottom. I own all of it. Indiscriminate, whatever is a deal at the time, I'm buying it. You know, just make sure that whatever you are buying, that the metal is stamped with 0.9999 fine silver or 0.9995 platinum. And you can see that it's right here, 0.9995. I think this one's a little bit less. That's 0.9995. There you go. And I wanted to show that. And these have 999.5 on it as well, if you can see the Arger Heraeus bar. They all have that on it. So make sure that you see that. Now, talking about platinum. Premiums are going to fluctuate over time with price and demand. And remember, I think that some of these metals are manipulated. And what happens is you could have a price go down, but the premiums go up, which makes no sense at all. Because if price goes down, that supposedly means that the demand to supply balance is off. And we're not seeing that in the markets, which makes me think that they are all manipulated. And they are. I'm going to go over another clip with my opinions on that. So the premiums are going to fluctuate over time depending on price and demand, and sometimes price falls and premiums go higher and your deal really isn't that big of a deal. I typically buy in 1 ounce increments in platinum. So I know this pricing the best. And that's why I'm giving it my opinion on it. $100 per ounce right now is pretty typical, like a $99 over spot or whatever. Sometimes they give specials and you can get it for like $69 over spot. That's usually the bullion, those 1 ounce bars. During the market crash, just to give you some perspective, I was buying at $40 per ounce over spot, but the price was a lot lower. So I found some really good deals at that time when everyone was kind of panicking right before that crash, and during and after. Some of my best deals have been from other individuals, and sometimes you can find awesome deals on Craigslist. I got a killer deal on silver earlier this year. Someone had 500 ounces of silver. They sold 100, and I got all the rest of the 400, and it was a killer deal. I got it for $17.75 an ounce. It was at spot that I bought it. eBay, hit it up. I was getting killer deals there every once in a while. The market had crashed. They were selling 500-ounce monster boxes, and I got one for, I think it was just a little bit under $8,000 for an entire box. Just incredible deals. I noticed that the deals lately have been drying up. Seems like there's a lot more demand out there. Sometimes local dealers have good prices, but sometimes they charge a sales tax, and it ruins the deal. So be mindful of that as well. One thing that you can do is I can buy precious metals. I can exchange at a dealer, and they don't do a 1099 unless you transact over 25 ounces of gold, 25 ounces of platinum, 100 ounces of palladium, and 1,000 ounces of silver. And you can transact, and there's no sales tax in that transaction, just to let you know. And why these metals? So we have seen tremendous gains on other industrial metals where the market balance deficits exist. Palladium, rhodium, absolute killer performance. Palladium, I mean, it was down $200-300 15 years ago, and now it's up over 10 times. Rhodium, $650 in 2016. Now it's over 50, I think it went over 15,000 recently. The future metals with market balance deficits. So we're not at deficits today, or they're not super extreme, but platinum's getting there. That's the cheapest metal on a ratio basis. That's the one I really like. Silver's the second cheapest. I love silver. These are both EV metals. I mean, you can kill it in these over, if you're patient and you buy now and you cost average in, you can do this at a very low risk, and you can get a very high reward. And I am all about that. I'm all about it. Now, gold is money. This is what all the banks hold as reserves. This is what they're going to revalue. If it gets revalued, you need this too. Gold is an important part of a portfolio. Now, the window of opportunity. We're still in a downtrend for platinum, but it's gathering strength. Sometimes price pops out of the pattern and goes sideways for a while, but sometimes patterns break and they move very quickly to the upside. So the window of opportunity, in my opinion, is now. The ratios all tell us that platinum is incredibly cheap. And I recommend to cost average in over time. That's what I do. I've been buying this stuff since 2019, and I continue to pile in. This is what the billionaire mindset is. You pile in when it's cheap and you know that value. Ratios are screaming buy for platinum, and we're also buying below the high cost mining companies. And whenever you have this scenario, it's almost like you're cheating. Right now, you don't know it because price is not telling you that you're right yet. Some people are just seeing it move. And maybe this is the beginning of the uptrend. I don't know for 100% fact, but know that the value is there and that you can accumulate this metal, platinum, under the cost of the high cost mining companies. And when the demand comes, I don't think you're ever going to see this price again. I think it's going to be an opportunity that has this short window, and then that window is closing, and you're not going to see this again. Here's the chart price for platinum. You can see these large flag patterns everywhere. And we're coming up on a flag pattern here. It's a very large one. And we're just waiting to break out. And I think we're going to break to the upside because the low cost miners are at like $600. That's the low cost is down here. The higher costs are up around $1,200. So I think $1,200 is a bare minimum of where this thing's going to pop to. And then I think it's going to be far higher. I don't know how high. I don't have a crystal ball, but this is what we're looking at. We're still in the downtrend. We're still in this pattern. And I'm getting so bullish on it because of the cost it takes to get it out of the ground. If you're buying below the mining cost, it's a super low risk area to be buying. Super low. And I'm loading up. I mean, I'm in. I am in, and I'm continuing to buy more. I'm going on it. So if this information has helped you guys purchase physical metals, hopefully it has helped you. It's given my opinion. If you guys can leave comments, if you know maybe smaller increments and how much the premiums are, please leave it in the comments to help everyone out. I need all you guys to help each other out. I give you my opinion on the 1 ounce sizes. I don't know anything smaller than the 1 ounce sizes. Please let everyone know if you're buying in grams or 10 gram bars or whatever it is. Let everyone know below what those prices are and what good prices look to be. If you like this content, please subscribe, click the thumbs up button, and let's push this community forward, everyone. Thank you.